Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Rex Rogosh, and let's queer up South Florida and Florida. Florida judge reinstates official suspended over anti-LGBTQ remarks on Pulse shooting. A Florida judge has put Groveland City Councilwoman Judith Fike back in office. She had been suspended by her fellow council members after an old social media post came to light. Many people saw the post as mocking the victims of the 2016 Pulse nightclub shooting. The suspension followed by a public outcry over a Facebook post Fike made before taking office. The post read, quote, "Duh, why would the shooter target a gay club? My answer, easier than marching them up steps to push off the roof. Some sarcasm, some truth," end quote. A reference many found deeply offensive. The 2016 Pulse shooting left 49 people dead at a gay nightclub in Orlando and remains one of the deadliest attacks on the LGBTQ community in U.S. history. Fike argued that post was misunderstood and it was meant as a support of the community. She claimed she was referencing the persecution of LGBTQ people by ISIS, who were known to execute victims by throwing them from rooftops. The same group Pulse shooter Omar Mateen claimed allegiance to. Despite all this, Florida Circuit Judge Dan Morley has ruled in her favor, writing that there is a likelihood of irreparable harm if Fike were kept from voting on council matters. He added that there is a substantial likelihood of success on the merits. Attorney Anthony Sabatini, representing Fike, announced on social media, quote, "My client, Groveland City Council member Judy Fike, has been reinstated. Huge win," end quote. While the case is still ongoing, Fike will return to her council duties and continue her re-election campaign. Groveland, where she serves, is located just 30 miles from the Pulse nightclub, a fact that continues to weigh heavily for many LGBTQ Floridians. There was no misunderstanding. I mean, what I read was very clear. And honestly, I don't understand the judge's rulings. She's a city council member. What could she be voting on that is so detrimental to the community that somebody else couldn't? Let it set and she was voted out by her peers.
That's what I was going to say. She was voted out in a legal proceeding by her peers. It wasn't as though, it was un-city constitutional, however you want to legally word that. It wasn't against the law to have her voted out. It was obviously they followed the rules. She was voted out and then a judge put her back into office. I don't understand how that is supporting the community. I think what she said was disgusting. I think it was tone deaf. I think she needed, as they say, read the room, Karen, and she didn't read the room. That was disgusting.
I mean, it's more than not just reading the room. I mean, what she said, it doesn't matter if it was the Pulse nightclub shooting. I don't care if it was the shooting in Vegas, if it was a school shooting. What she said was just gross in general.
In general, for sure.
And it's
I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt that she was making some argument for the gay community.
Because she said sarcasm. The way she ended it said sarcasm or truth. She knew what she was saying.
She's grotesque.
And she knew what she was doing. And I just don't understand how the judge can think that a councilwoman needs to be there to vote on are we painting the sidewalks today?
Well, obviously she doesn't know any gay people. Did you see her hair? And this is just another insult to Florida's LGBTQ community. Let's see if Fike will be able to keep her fiking mouth shut after this, or just feel emboldened to say more stupid and hateful shit.
Well, and she's up for re-election too. So let's let's get out there. People in that area, or if you know people in that area, make sure that put your vote to where it counts and make sure that she doesn't show back up on the council.
And I'm going to say that's an important point, because as we know, elections are going to be coming up and things like that, is those local elections are just as important.
They matter.
As the big one. They do matter.
They matter.
So pay attention.
I'd like to see her put her money where her mouth is, figuratively, and I'd like to see her, if she was supporting the gay community, like she says she was, I'd love to see her march in a gay parade. I'd love to see her march in a pride parade, or I'd love to see her put, something that really shows her support for the gay community in a way that doesn't make us have to read between the lines or say, hey, what did she mean by that? Let her be really, let her be very explicit with her support for the gay community. If that's what she was trying to do, I don't want to have to read the tea leaves there. So if that's what she was doing, then let her, put a pride flag in her office. Let her, put a bumper sticker on her car.
Actually,
Because
put your money where your mouth is.
because I doubt
Make a
that that's
donation.
really
Donate
what
to the Pulse
Absolutely.
Foundation.
I doubt that
That's
that's
how
what
you
she
do
was
it.
really doing
Yeah.
with that statement.
Yeah.
For sure.
Without a doubt. So that is a big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.